In this screencast video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of my MPQ Builder program. Let's launch the program here. MPQ Builder is a front-end user interface for creating distributable screensavers using my multi-photo quotes screensaver engine. So you can see the interface here. We've got a number of tabs. We've got some basic information about our screensaver. We've got image files to add. We can add quotes to the screensaver and then add our own little credits. So let's start out by let me load a previous screensaver that I created with pictures of my cat. So we've given it a little name, which is going to be the name of the setup file and the name in the system. Then we've got a longer label. We can put in a company name, a version. We can have it include a URL to your website, a message that's going to get put in the installer at the start of installation, and then a message at the end of installation. Then we can add some image files. Here I've added a few. Let me just you can preview them. Let me actually delete these and show you. I can drag in a folder to add images from the folder, or you could drag in images one at a time. You can delete an image if you don't like it, and you can see here's a preview of it. Okay, quotes. You can see I've added some quotes to the screensaver, each one on its own line. These will just be shown randomly, and then I can add some little credits to show in the configuration of the screensaver when the user goes to look at it. So I've designed my screensaver. I can actually save and manage lots of different projects. Now let's build it. I'm going to click the build, and you'll see that the progress dialog comes up, which actually builds the screensaver. This uses the INO setup processor to create screensaver redistributable executables. It's an excellent packager setup creator program. It's free. There's a link to it in the help file. Okay, so it's created. It took 5 seconds, and now we can open up the folder where our created screensavers get put. You can see here it is. In fact, it's a 5 megabyte. In fact, if we click on the image files, we can see this note down here telling us there are 8 image files totaling approximately 1.8 megabytes. So the screensaver adds a couple megabytes for the engine size. Okay, so it's created this exe to set up the screensaver. This is what you'd put on your website or you'd send to your family and friends. Let's actually close this and run the setup program so you can see what your users would see. They see the setup. This little line here is the extra line I configured in the screensaver here. These photos were taken with permission. You can see that's the line that got added to the start. So the person would run the setup program. It tells them what it's going to do. It installs it. It gives them, here's the end line we added in our configuration. They can visit the website that we've configured. This wouldn't be here if you didn't configure one, or they can make it the default screensaver. Let's just finish and let it bring up that dialog. So here's the dialog they'd see in the screensaver properties when they select your screensaver, and it's showing a little preview of it. And let's actually go into the settings and see what we've got here. So here are the settings, the options someone would have when they look at your screensaver. It's actually tons of options. Multi-photo quotes is designed to tile images across one or more monitors. It's got lots of options for how to do that. There are the extra credits that we stuck in our screensaver. It'll show a clock and quotes, and so let's just actually accept this, and I'm not going to preview it here because you won't be able to see it in the small thing, but actually let me move this to show you what the start menu looks like. So there's the screensaver that got installed. You can see the entries that get created: a configure, launch, test, visit web page, or uninstall. so they can easily uninstall your screensaver. Let's actually test this in a window, and I'll bring this back so you can see. It's kind of hard to see this on such a small screencast video when this is really spanning 4 of my full screen monitors, but you can see this is the kind of thing that the screensaver produces. You can see it's showing the random quotes and random pictures tiled in different ways, and on large full screen monitors obviously you've got more options, more layouts that you'd see. So there you have it, MPQ Builder.